Okay, for the first problem, we are going to identify the next three terms for the sequence. So what is the fifth term, the sixth, and the seventh? For we to find the next three terms for the sequence, let's observe a pattern. 2 becomes 3, 3 becomes 5, 5 becomes 7. So here, 2 becomes 3, we have added 1. Then 3 becomes 5, we have added 2. And for 5 becomes 7, added 2. So the numbers are not all the same, or they are not constant. So since they are not constant, this one, okay, so we need to find other patterns. And in sequences, we have a set or the pattern for prime numbers. If you observe, we have the sequence numbers 2, 3, 5, and 7. Those are prime numbers, meaning the factors for them are 1 in itself. So therefore, we need to add another prime numbers after 7. So 8 is not a prime number. 9 is not a prime number because there are other factors aside from number and 1. 10 is not also a prime number. Now we can use 11. Very good. Since 11 has factors of 1 and 11. We also have 12. Is 12 a prime number? Of course not. So we need to find another prime number, and that number is equal to 13. Because the factors of 13 are 1 in itself, or 1 and 13. Next, how about 14, 15, 16? Okay, they are not all prime numbers, and the next one is 17. So therefore, we have numbers 11, 13, and 17 for the next three terms for the sequence. Okay, I hope you got number 1. The answer for that is letter C. Okay, so I hope you got it. Let's proceed now to number 2. For number 2, which of the following sequence is infinite? So, kailangan pag sinabi nating infinite, there must be no end. There must no last term. So, we can use this one. Let's take letter A. For letter A, if we are going to observe, the sequence is 1, 3, 5, 7, and so on. Because of this symbol and so on, okay, or the ellipses, that is our symbol for infinite sequence. Very good. So therefore, our answer for that number is letter A. Okay, so let's proceed now to number 3. I hope you got problem number 2. Number 3. What is the first term of the sequence whose nth term is a sub n equals 3n plus 2? So our nth term, or the general term is a sub n equals 3n plus 2. We are looking for the first term, or a sub 1. Since we are looking for a sub 1, we need to substitute our n by 1. Very good. So now we have a sub 1 is equal to 3n, that means 3 times n, plus 2. Now we are going to substitute our n by 1 because we are looking for the first term. Okay, so if you will substitute your n by 1, you can now have a sub 1 is equal to 3 times 1. What is our answer? Very good. 3 plus 2. And what is our answer now for the first term? That is equal to 5. Okay, so madali lang, di ba? I hope you got it. So therefore, our answer for number 3 is letter B, as in boy. Yeah. Okay, I hope you got this one. Now let's proceed to number 4. Okay, so for number 4, we have this one. What is the missing term for this sequence? So we have the sequence 8, 16, 24, blank, and 40. So if we'll observe what is the missing term, we are going to identify what is our pattern. And we have here, the next number is obtained by adding, very good, we are adding 8. Okay, so plus 8, therefore our common difference for the sequence is equal to 8. And we can now have 24 plus 8, you will get an answer which is equal to 32. Very good. And 32 plus 8, check your answer. 32 plus 8, you will have 40. So therefore, what is our answer? Our missing number or missing term is equal to 32. Very good. From the choices, that is letter C. Okay. I hope you got the fourth question. Let's proceed now to number 5. For number 5, which of the following set of numbers is an example of a sequence? Kung mapapansin natin, para magkaroon tayo ng sequence, kailangan po mayroon tayong pattern. Again, so if we have a sequence, there must be a pattern. Kapag wala pong pattern, we don't have a sequence. Okay? So let's take letter C for that number. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, so if you will observe the letter C for that number 5, do you think this is an example of a sequence? Yes, very good. So because we have a pattern, we are adding D, which is equal to positive 5. So therefore, our answer for number 5 is letter C. Okay, I hope you got the fifth question. Okay, let's proceed now to number 6. For number 6, what do you call a list of items or objects that follows a pattern? Okay? So, it's almost up with number 5. Anong tawag natin sa list na may pattern? Okay, if there is a pattern, you will call that as sequence. Okay? So, the answer for that number is letter C. So, we have sequence for that number 6. Okay? So, I hope you got the sixth one. Number 7 now. What is problem number 7? We are going to find the first term for the sequence. So class, our sequence is blank, negative 5, followed by negative 13, and negative 21. So what do you think will be our first term? For we to find the first term, of course, we are going to find the pattern. Here, what do you think? We are adding, very good, we are adding a number, so therefore our D for this is equal to negative 8. Sir, how did we get negative 8? So we are going to have this one, negative 13 minus negative 5. Again, gagawin natin doon, kukunin natin dalawang magkasunod na term o succeeding terms, and then gagawin natin, so subtract natin. So negative 13 minus negative 5, or you may also use negative 21 minus negative 13. Okay? Kasi po hindi natin pwede sabihin yung a sub 2 minus a sub 1 because we don't have our a sub 1 yet. Okay? So what does it mean? Negative 13 minus negative 5, and if we are going to solve that, we now have this one. Copy the first term or copy the first number, then what are you going to do with the second number? The second number, negative 5, will be, okay, very good, take the opposite sign or the inverse. So negative 5, it will become positive 5, and we have now minus, your minus sign will become, ayan, minus sign pa rin ba yan? Hindi na. Ang gagawin natin dyan is change to positive or change to plus sign. Okay? Again, we need to get the opposite of the second number. Then, we are going to change the operation. From minus, it will become plus, simply because that is our rule in subtraction of integers. So, therefore, we now have this one. We now have an answer which is equal to negative 8. Okay? What does it mean? Yung negative 8 na yan, yan po yung ina-add natin sa bawat term para malaman natin ang susunod na term. So therefore, anong number pag nag-add tayo ng negative 8, ang sagot ay negative 5. Again, what is the question? Blank plus negative 8, the answer is negative 5. So let me write here. So blank plus negative 8, your answer is this one, negative 5. Okay? So what you are going to do for this? You are going to think of a number. Or you may also write negative 5 minus negative 8. Okay? So, and you are going to apply the rule again on subtraction. You will get an answer which is equal to positive 3. So, if you will check, positive 3 plus negative 8, your answer will become negative 5. O, diba? So, again, what is our first term for our answer? It must be equal to, very good, it must be equal to 3 because our D is equal to negative 5. So, what letter is 3 for that number 7? Number 7, 3 is letter D as in dog. So, therefore, our answer for number 7 is dog. Okay? I hope you got problem number 7. Let's proceed now to number 8. An arithmetic sequence is a sequence where every term after the first is obtained by adding a constant called blank. What do you call that constant number added in an arithmetic sequence? Matandaan natin, ang kapartner ng arithmetic sequence ay yung ating tinatawag na D. And what is our D? D is what we call the common difference. So therefore, what is that constant number added in an arithmetic sequence? That is what we call the common difference. That is letter A. Very good. Okay? I hope you got number 8. Okay? So let's proceed now to number 9. For number 9, we have this one. If an arithmetic sequence is increasing, okay, or pataas, what does it mean? The common difference or our D is what? Kailan ba nangyari na ang sequence natin ay pataas? Kapag ang D natin ay positive ba or negative or 0? Our D must be positive. Very good. So kapag positive ang D natin, nagkakaroon po tayo ng increasing o pataas na arithmetic sequence. Okay, example 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Ang ating D doon or common difference ay positive. Ang ibig sabihin niyan, magkakaroon tayo ng increasing arithmetic sequence. Okay? I hope you got number 9. By the way, what letter is that? Letter C. Okay? Let's proceed now to number 10. For number 10, which of the statements below about arithmetics or about sequence is not true? Okay. Which of the following is false with regards to arithmetic sequence or to a sequence? Okay. Ito class, kahit na anong klase ng sequence, saan sa mga ito ang nagsasabi ng false? Let's observe letter B. Okay. The domain of a finite sequence is the set 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Ito ba class ay matatawag nating finite sequence? What do you think? If you have these ellipses, is that an example of a finite sequence? Okay. If we are going to review our number 2 question, okay, this one, that is an infinite. Kapag po may nakita kayo doon na symbol ng ellipses, ang ibig sabihin po niyan ay infinite sequence. So therefore, for our number 10 question, is this a finite sequence? Of course not. So therefore, our answer for this is letter B as in boy. Yun po yung tinatawag nating not true. Lahat po sila doon ay true from A, C, and D. Yung B, that is false. Why? because of that is not a finite. That must be infinite sequence. Okay, I hope you got it. Let's proceed now to number 11. Given the sequence 2, 5, 8, followed by 11, 14, and so on, find our common difference. Diba? Madali lang. Hinahanap lang yung ina-add natin na D. How are we going to find our D again? We are going to subtract our second term by the first term, or third minus second, or fourth minus third, okay, or fifth minus fourth. Okay, so it will be easy for us if we are going to use second term minus the first term. So we have 5 minus 2. What is our answer? We have D equals 3. Therefore, that is the number added for this sequence. Okay, so our D is equal to 3. So madali lang, di po ba? So again, positive yan, kaya ang sequence natin ay pataas gaya na nabanggit natin kanina. Okay, so we have an answer, D equals 3, and that is letter B for that number 11. Okay, so I hope you got problem number 11. Let's proceed now to number 12. Which of the following does not belong to the group? Kung mapapansin natin, lahat ng nasa choices ay arithmetic sequence, maliban doon sa letter C. If you would observe letter C, we have a sequence 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, and so on. Or hanggang 32 lang. So if you are going to observe this letter C, this is not an arithmetic sequence. This is a very good geometric sequence. It means to say, hindi po siya kasama sa grupo kasi nga lahat sila doon sa choices ay arithmetic sequence. So therefore, our answer is letter C. I hope you got it. Let's proceed now to number 13. What is the 10th term for this sequence? Ano po yung ating A sub 10? Para sa sequence na to, mayroon tayong 3, 5, 7, 9, and so on. So, class, we are looking for the 10th term or A sub 10. What is the formula for our A sub n in an arithmetic sequence? We have A sub n is equal to first term plus, very good, n minus 1 multiplied by D. So, if we are looking for the 10th term, although pwede nyo bilangin sa daliri nyo yan, okay, we have A sub 10 is equal to, what is our first term here? Our first term is 3. So, right here, 3 plus, what is our n minus 1? If this is 10, so our n minus 1 will become 10 minus 1. And our answer for that is equal to 9. Okay? And how about our D? What is our D here? Our D is equal to, very good. Ano yung ating ina-add dyan? 5 minus 3. Okay? So, 5 minus 3 ang ating D dyan. Kapag hinanap natin, D equals 2 or positive 2. So, therefore, papalitan lang po natin yung D doon sa ating formula ng very good 2. So, what are we going to do afterwards? Maglalagay po na po tayo ng solution. Continue further. You are going to simplify this one first, 9 and 2, and then add mo sa 3. Okay, so ang gagawin natin, 9 times 2 is 18, added to 3. So, therefore, our answer for A sub 10 or the 10th term is equal to 21. Okay, so, ganun lang po yung kasimple base sa ating mga nakaraang lesson. So, what is our A sub 10 for that number? That is 21, and that is letter A. Very good. I hope you got it. Let's proceed now to number 14. Okay, for number 14, this one, what is the arithmetic mean between 3 and 12? Okay, so if you're going to observe, what is your arithmetic mean for 3 and 12? If this is 3, this is 12, what must be 10? Okay,